right, guys, we have the 1-9 draft slot. Alpha, RB, let's go.
Well, you can sometimes
on a
get Clyde
strategy
Edwards-Helaire.
before.
You can sometimes get Clyde Edwards-Helaire there, but I guess, Pete, you want to take
Kitchen is – why are you in this draft? I thought we were drafting this together. Soccer Day from the 1-7?
Thought
What the hell is going on?
It past you.
Yeah, you were going to sneak past your industry well-renowned username, Soccer Dave?
All right. So I'm going to just go into it with Bell Cal RB or Alpha RB. You guys tell me what I need to do.
No,
We can't. That's collusion.
That's collusion. This is what's happening.
Collusion.
Davis and Tuttle get to decide which team they want to be a part of. They can be part of Peter Overzet or Team David Kitchen.
Yeah,
right,
Tuttle and Kitchen, and then me and Pete. I think
I'll take Tuttle.
That's good. Yeah.
But no, the question is, does Tuttle want you?
No. Tuttle.
I'm not going to answer that.
Tuttle, join me.
I will join you as long as you.
I've done tons of these bubbles. This is how I go.
We don't take Derrick Henry in the first round.
Some people use the Calm app to go to sleep. I use the Underdog Draft app to go to sleep. I don't put it down. Don't put the phone down until my phone goes down.
This is like Clash of Clans 3 years ago for David Kitchen.
Oh man, what a time that was!
You guys are going to be forced into Derrick Henry here. This is going to be beautiful. Noonan's going to take Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Yep. Derrick Henry.
Yes.
Oh, Dalvin Cook falls to us at the 7th pick. Tuttle.
I'm glad I'm on David's team.
Are you on my team?
Yep, I'm on David's team.
Wow.
God, I hope Clyde Edwards-Helaire goes here. Actually, Davis, this is gross.
This is amazing.
We're not taking Miles Sanders, Davis.
I mean, that's what I would do if I was clicking the button.
I'll take CEH if he's there.
Yeah.
I don't want
go Austin Eckler here if I were you guys.
Yeah.
Okay,
a little bit of
Davis,
everything.
this is gross.
All right.
I mean, we can get Devontae Adams with this next pick, dude. Kitchen, you know what I'm saying?
Pick a wide receiver. I refuse to draft one of these running backs.
Yeah. Okay,
Tuttle, we can't
let's take Tyreek.
Strategy. We can't really discuss our strategy in front of these guys until after they have drafted around the second time, because then they can't snipe us going around. But I would say we should do a 2v2 where we let the industry decide whose team is better, and then the loser has to upload picture or videos of them doing yoga.
Okay, but it's already over because people cannot wrap their heads around not drafting a running back in the first round.
Yeah,
so you already won.
It's literally already over.
Wow.
It's already over.
Wow,
conceding already.
We posted a 0 RB draft last night, and people they lose their minds. They cannot take it.
Hey, Peter, as a underdog investor, how many rounds are in an underdog draft?
18, Dave.
Okay. So what is one pick out of 18? Like, what percentage is that?
Okay, you just went from asking me if I was an underdog investor to am I a mathematician that can divide 1 by 18
it's
off the top of my head?
It's 5.556%.
No, I'm telling you, people on Twitter, if you don't have a running back in the first couple of rounds, they hate you.
All right.
They hate everything about you.
So do you want to put something on how these teams perform?
Yes. Yeah, I'm more about look at the scoreboard kind of guy.
More about like performance based.
That's a long time until we're going to see your yoga.
I will do that because yes, I will if Twitter but here's the thing. Actually, you just owned yourself because Twitter's going to want to see yoga poses of you way more than me, so they will vote for our team.
This is why I wish we swap, because if I was on Overzet's team, we would easily get, because Davis and David doing yoga poses is way better.
Here's the thing,
way better
regardless of any of this, I will never post myself doing yoga on the internet.
Why?
David, you know this about me. I absolutely will not pay these bets off.
You're such a no fun guy. Like Davis, one time he lost a bet, was supposed to sing Single Ladies on a show, and he
Davis,
wouldn't.
We going Chiefs super stack? We just gonna go for it?
We gotta take Kelsey, and then
should we go Patrick Mahomes with our next pick?
Yes, I dare you. I dare you to spite pick this early.
All right, so We got all right, Tuttle. We got Kittle, Aaron Jones, or Chris Godwin. I would like to go Kittle.
Yeah.
All right.
Of those three, it's Kittle for me.
Oh man, this is just so unfair.
I'm not sure if you guys have seen the calves of AJ Dillon.
Yeah.
I don't want anything to do with Aaron Jones.
Was that this past week's storyline? You think is like did AJ Dillon's legs change anything for you, Pete?
No, because I was already drafting him ahead of the market, like a true sharp.
Okay, but you didn't bump him up even more.
No, if I did have ranks, I wouldn't have needed to bump him up more.
Okay,
but I didn't have any ranks to adjust.
I did actually move AJ Dillon up in my ranks. No sarcasm.
I did too. I 100%.
Wait, you don't have ranks,
I want to buy David Kitchen's ranks.
No,
Can you have a PayPal? I can.
In the app, you can edit your ranks.
So let me get this straight. Dave is scrolling through Twitter camp reports. He pulls up his underdog rankings and just smooths the guy up a little bit.
Bump. It's the news nugget bump, and you have to figure out if it's legit, if it's not. Like Ayuk, as soon as Hurd went down, bump. He's bumped up. Okay, Jerick McKinnon, bump with the third down thing. Like that's just how it goes.
I mean, dude, come on, Jerick McKinnon should have been bumped in like.
I've got plenty of Jerick McKinnon. I think my running backs are my most one is Tony Pollard. Like if something happens to Zeke, I hope it's not like a season-ending injury, but if like something happens during the playoffs that I'm in where he sprains an ankle, then I'll be in really good shape with Tony Pollard.
Hey, you guys realize Simon's in this draft too, right?
No, he's not.
Yeah, you're right. PumaCom? This is a disaster.
That's just Puma. No, Simon is in it. Simon, our producer, is in this draft.
Simon, family draft, bro.
Here's what we're going to do. One of us is going to fall on the sword and take Dak Prescott to ruin Simon's Cowboy stack he's working on. That'll teach it.
Oh, all right. Okay. Well.
Oh, that's too bad. You hate to see it.
How many moles are in this draft?
Hey, who's the Chiefs' backup quarterback? Because that might be your 18th pick.
Matt Moore.
God.
All right. Tuttle, we're up next. We're up now.
Pete, we are taking
Juju, or we can go Thielen and get the Vikings correlation there. But Juju, Ridley, Thielen, Odell, AJ Brown. Juju over AJ Brown?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you want, Davis?
James Conner.
Oh, yes. Thank you. He goes.
What a fish. Davis. Oh, my gosh.
Davis. Ridley or AJ Brown?
Oh, AJ Brown, just so Kitchen knows that we have him. Yeah,
Tilt equity.
Call.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, good call.
Reach. You could have got him. You probably could have got him.
You just wanted to draft him and said it was a reach.
Got him in the fourth round.
Yeah.
You could have got him in the fourth round, you fish.
What a spin zone right there. Jeez.
All right. Here's another question. What are some of the buzzwords that you have heard in like this off season?
Running with the ones.
Running with the ones. Pass protection, like pass blocking that's always the one that you hear with the running backs. Like yeah, it's just always bad day in pass protection. Let the quarterback get his fanny touched or something.
Another one, getting snaps at QB. It's like the wide receiver running back.
What was there was an Antonio Gibson tweet today, like they surprised the defense by handing it to him on the end around. That's one, like some variation of gadget or just anytime a player is getting snaps at a position that's not technically his position, it makes the rounds on Twitter.
Yeah, and these guys like the Tuttle boots on the ground, Robert Tonyan for the Packers.
TE1, baby.
Nah, wave. I saw that TE1 tweet. I saw the Antonio Gibson. Amazing that he looks as agile as J.D. McKissick. I saw that one today. He's 30 pounds more. Can you believe it? He looks as agile. It's J.D. McKissick.
All right.
Davis, Ridley here.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Not
I'll
too
take it.
bad. Snipe.
Oh,
Snipe.
We could double
shucks.
up. I'd say
Shark.
I'd say
Wanna
Leonard
go Shark?
Fournette here for you guys.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Oh.
So click on tight end real quick.
Well, it's Andrews. We could double up on that and then not touch it ever again.
I mean, I prefer Shark to build in that stack equity.
yeah, let's do
Oh.
it.
Stack equity. That's a buzzword from 2020 for sure.
Yeah, there's the buzzwords.
Backdoor stack. That's a good one. That one's very new.
All right, Tuttle. We've got
Backdoor optionality.
Kupp, DK Metcalf,
What-
Terry McLaurin.
What is the double tight end strategy look like here? What if we go elite double tight end?
You just got to make sure.
Well,
you
we
get
got
Wentz.
7 seconds, but we can if we want to.
I mean,
Oh gosh.
you decide. You got a second left. Don't let
Did
it
you just time
auto-draft.
out? Tell me you timed out. Oh,
All
okay.
right.
Okay, he went DK.
This
I
is
had him
why
in
I
my-
always adjust my ranks. In case I time out, I get the best player available.
No,
Yeah,
when I
you
can't-
know Dave's got his ranks up there.
when
not
I'm
worried
trying
about
to
it.
all right, even though Pete is an investor, I'm more than an investor. I like to give back to the people. I invest in the people, not the company. So I'm just going to give you a tip as you see kind of how the sausage is made. Just go ahead and click that star button if you're debating on who to pick with your with your strategy, because if you at least star someone, put them in the queue, that's where the next pick is going to come from. It's not necessarily going to come from your ranks.
Okay, your big tip for everyone is how
Is
to use
the
use
the
star
site.
feature.
Use the queue.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's revolutionary. I've never even thought about doing
Well,
Why did you have to give it away to the
that. You just gave
Jeez,
up your
man.
what edge.
I cannot
Oh,
believe that Simon tried to double spy on us and not tell us, because now I can't give away my strategy. But there is a person that I want to draft here, and if he falls to us, I just don't think he's going to fall to us. But we'll talk about him as soon as
soon as
he's
it passes
picked.
time? Hey, you know what you hate to see?
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill leaving practice after a leg injury.
What?
Just
I
Great.
did just see. Okay, I guess we have to draft Miko Hardman now.
you hate to
Davis.
see it.
Wow.
An
It's crushing to me.
unstacked Chiefs onslaught.
Okay, so Simon actually got this guy. Screw you, Simon. But David Johnson going in the 5th.
Feels like a fake sharp pick to me.
No, I'm gonna stand for David Johnson the 5th. I am. Like the hate has gone way too far in him. All right, Tuttle, we are up. We've got Hilton, Ertz, Hunt, Parker. We go to Devontae Parker.
I say one of these receivers.
All right. So you make the pick. Hilton, Gallup, Parker. Hurry.
Parker,
Boy.
grown
You
ass
love
man.
Parker. Davis,
Yep.
I don't mind going Hunt here.
Yeah, it was.
if you wanna
I thought you were gonna mock me for that one, but yeah, that's my guy here.
Oh, wow. Guys, just because I said Hunt and you're trying to piggyback.
No, dude,
my
Chubb
sharp
hasn't
picks?
practiced all week. He's
Hey.
got a conky.
Team Pete just drafted our first Alpha RB, baby.
Pew pew.
That's
All
the
right, so
nice
let's-
thing about Alpha RB is it doesn't say when you get them. I mean, some of us just got them in the 5th round.
Let's run down your team so far. You've got Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, and DJ Shark Jr. So you got AJ Brown basically in that group. And then you got Kelsey, and then you have former Chief Kareem Hunt, which picking him, I guess, shows that you guys are just about winning. But as far as the your team so far, how are you feeling?
I think we
Davis?
made that choice, Kitchen, with our first round pick as well.
I mean,
Oh, yeah, you do.
it's always great to have the Chiefs stack without Patrick Mahomes. I think that anytime you can line up the Chiefs stack without Mahomes, you got to feel good about it.
Well, the guy who drafted Mahomes is a sharp when he follows it up with Leonard Fournette and David Montgomery. So
Wait, Montgomery is another guy who's flashed his brilliance in practice.
wait, tell me you didn't get got by the Ian Hartitz tweet. Is that the one you're referencing?
No,
Be honest.
I don't know. The one where he was. I think it was David Montgomery truther Brad Evans.
Okay, because Ian Hartitz posted a camp clip from last year, and everyone reacted thinking it was this year about how David Montgomery was set up, and a lot of people got played. I was just making sure it wasn't you.
Oh, that is
Davis,
brilliant.
we're on the clock.
All right.
Gallup.
I mean, I like we'll go. I like taking Dak here, but that's
Well,
fine
yeah,
also,
Dak will give us
optionality, lots of optionality.
Yeah, I guess the problem is there's no way Gallup falls, and I think there's a chance Dak could fall.
Okay, let's take Gallup then.
Wow, I hadn't ever thought to do it, but I don't even have to really click anything if I just adjust the stars.
You just do the stars.
You guys are just learning that now, huh?
I never thought of that.
That's
all
wild.
right. Tuttle, we're up. We can go with like a Singletary or a Dobbins. Dobbins in the mid-6 is nice. Or AJ Green or Dak Prescott.
Oh, fuck off. Sorry, Simon.
Simon,
that's true. We can ruin Simon's
You got to edit that out.
Here.
All right. I'm going Jarvis unless you tell me otherwise.
Jarvis. You didn't even mention him.
Or AJ Green. Or AJ Green.
Jarvis.
Well, you got AJ Green because Mr. Star over there didn't know how to.
No, that was a swipe click. I had Jarvis Star, but then I swipe clicked AJ Green. Another guy who I think the hate's gone too far. Tuttle, you're talking about upside. AJ Green with this new quarterback, Joe Burrow tossing him dimes, he has that upside. All right. Wow. Prescott goes.
Oh, he sniped
us twice.
So
is he on this? Is he on the stream right now?
Well, just this guy doesn't care.
There is no stream. Like this is pre-recorded.
He's hacked onto this.
Well, no, he just doesn't care. He just doesn't care about winning. He's just only here to troll.
Guys, I hate it for you guys. I really do.
I
wanted you guys to field a competitive team. I really did. I didn't want this to be like this.
Pete,
I feel like I'm in a conspiracy thriller. I hop in a draft with my buddies. Next thing you know, it's Soccer Dave in the window. Then it's Simon in the window. And then it's this other Puma guy sniping us. I mean, this is out of control.
All right. So we had in the 7th round a quarterback run with Russell Wilson and then Kyler Murray and then Deshaun Watson. So we can't stack Russ yet.
Puma's got to be upset that Watson didn't fall to him here in the 7th.
So, Tuttle, just to kind of run down our receivers, we got a bunch of alphas for sure. This is the alpha draft. Juju, DK, Metcalf, Devontae Parker, and AJ Green. Fitting the AJ Green, Devontae Parker, because as you know, I called Devontae Parker AJ Green light, and that's when Davis said, "No, he's not very good. He's not very good. I'd rather have Josh Doxson over him." Davis, you remember that?
So Pete, there's a secret pick here that's hidden by ADP.
That's to me that the translation is we should wait for him until he's less of a secret.
No, that's not like.
This is next level.
Message it to me, Davis. I can't let these snakes in the grass in on this.
All right. We've got we're on the clock. We got Edelman, Kirk, Deontay Johnson. We go Deontay Johnson and get that double Pittsburgh play.
Yeah, that's probably the move.
Davis, we can sit on that until the 8th.
Okay.
You also shared it in the group chat with everybody, which kind of invalidated what I was going for there. I meant text it to me.
Too good.
Davis Maddock to everyone.
Gibson.
Davis, I like Kirk here. Do you have anyone else you prefer?
No. Kirk is a slam dunk.
We're gonna be good, Davis. Your money back if we don't get the guy who was told to everyone.
Davis, it would have been better if you told Pete rhymes with Schmibson. Like
oh my goodness.
We know that Davis is not a super sleuth. All right. So you guys are up in 5 picks. How many you guys have? 1 running back, 5 wide receivers, and then Kelsey as well.
Wow.
How do you
Sounds like
feel
an
whenever
optimal
you
draft strategy?
That sounds like pretty swaggy.
When you get sniped for your quarterback at a like in a stack, like what are your feelings then? Do you just like let it go, or do you just feel like my draft is ruined?
I generally punch a hole through the drywall is kind of how I tend to react to getting sniped in a $5 draft.
It's really the only reasonable way to behave.
It's like,
well, that's why you build in optionality with these stacks. I mean, maybe Ryan Tannehill's
I mean,
there.
that's
Maybe
why you
Gardner
just take
Minshew.
more. That's why you just take more wide receivers, because then your stack options become unlimited.
That's right.
I still
Mr.
think-
Unlimited.
Unlimited.
I still think the next level play is Cowboy stack, let someone else get Dak, and then draft Andy Dalton in the 18th.
Wow.
Yeah, Kitchen. Light
It's
years, bud.
Just
Thank you to Siege for joining us on the Swolecast today.
it's just next level.
All right, Davis, you want your top secret pick here?
Yeah.
Are you glad I made you wait?
I don't care. You know
He's
me.
gonna-
It's all about getting my guys. It's all about getting my guys. You gotta search for them.
I know
Wait.
this is.
No, he already
Joey,
got.
he just got
he
taken.
got-
I thought Peter was doing a bit.
I didn't
That
even see
guy.
that.
Antonio Gibson. You guys got sniped.
Davis, we have 10. You want to go Moss?
Oh man, I'm sorry. Guys.
I think Moss or Moss.
Or Pollard? Do you prefer Pollard?
No, I prefer Moss.
All right.
I prefer Moss because we need the points.
All right, good.
I prefer Kerryon Johnson over.
Look at
All those
these
guys.
guys, dude. Joey trades drafting Antonio Gibson as his 4th running back.
Oh man,
What a
Tuttle,
fish.
just know that I listened to your advice. I'm not going to be like Peter trying to
So who are we taking?
steamroll you. So we've got Evan Ingram, Kerryon Johnson, or Tony Pollard. You said you like Kerryon Johnson.
I like Kerryon.
Okay, well let's do that. And then wouldn't be my
Davis.
pick, but I'm
What's
open to
up?
compromise.
Guess they haven't been reading the training camp blurbs about Kerryon Johnson.
I'm actually shocked right now. I thought that they were doing a bit, but they weren't doing a bit.
He's been running with the ones.
He has not. He has been
In a
icing
leg brace
his-
the size of Davis.
Not even worried.
God, you hate to see Kitchen get outworked like that, but
No,
then at
what
the
is,
same
like-
time, I don't know if you can be surprised.
It's not. I'm letting Dan have a piece of this pie. Week to week is nothing but.
I gotta go find. this
August
picture of
18th.
Kerryon Johnson.
Kerryon Johnson not dealing with injury.
Ooh.
Okay.
These
Let
guys.
me show you.
hate
Let me
to
show
see
you
it.
this brace.
Oh, well, Davis and Peter are classic overreactors to any piece of news that is out there. So
The guy that said he moved up AJ Dillon's ranks is the guy calling me an overreactor.
Can
Get
I
outta here.
post an image in Zoom chat?
Why don't you just describe it with flowery language?
I mean, I'm looking at this brace right now. It looks like something out of Star Wars.
Oh, this is nothing.
Here,
Yeah.
I'll pull it up on here.
I just put it in our Zoom chat.
Oh my god, he's part robot now.
I mean,
Yeah,
look at that
that's
thing.
That's a positive. I don't see how you can't think this is a positive.
It means he doesn't trust his knee, bro.
Positive.
If you told me that he had his right leg amputated this offseason, this
Yeah.
photo would confirm it. For
It's
me.
like, well, it's like that's what if his
Brandon
if he had a
Ayuk
new
gets
leg, that's
taken
what it
in
would
the
look
ninth.
like.
Brandon Ayuk was sniped from his 9.2. That was going to be our next guy. He's a big bump with the Jalen Hurd news just because they don't have anybody else right now. All right. Tuttle, we're about to be up, and I would like to draft Tony Pollard. I can't believe he's fallen this far, but
Cool with it.
You can't believe he's fallen to, still after his ADP.
gosh.
I would like to book any and all Carry-On versus Zach Moss bets.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. I'm actually in on that.
25 each.
Yeah.
Booked.
All right.
Underdog points.
So
Yeah.
just to recap our team, we've got Dalvin Cook,
Pete,
Kerryon
click on the
Johnson.
running back tab for me. We're on the clock.
Oh, my bad.
I think we take Cohen here.
I was going to say I like Cohen for this
All
one.
right. If I'm being
let's
honest, I was doing a rundown of our draft while you guys were on the clock because I thought that it might take your attention off of. Well, it looks like it did. You guys drafted Tariq Cohen. Oh.
Well, that was literally the plan, Dave. You know, I started once I learned about that tip. I realized I could, have that safety net and still review my options. So thank you.
Did something happen to Montgomery, or did Peter, as an investor, are they making this a PPR draft? Like,
imagine thinking Tariq Cohen and David Montgomery play the same position.
I know, but like, does Tariq Cohen catch passes?
Oh, he does. Yeah, that's one of his
In
hallmarks.
David Kitchen's world, catching passes not a good thing.
Well, no, catching passes from a guy who catches like 4 passes. I mean, 100 targets. What is that? If there's nothing else with that in a half-point PPR draft, interesting strategy. We'll see if it pays off for you guys. You got to lock in that 8-point upside from your running back there. Okay. Let's see. You guys have 3 running backs now. Kareem Hunt.
We have the exact same construction. 3-5-1.
All right. And we have 3-5-1.
I like our approach better personally.
Oh, our team is way better. For sure. So if we've got Dalvin Cook, Kerryon Johnson, Tony Pollard, Juju, DK Metcalf, Devontae Parker, AJ Green, and Deontay Johnson. George Kittle as well. So pretty much
Davis
position by position.
All right, we're up. I was interested in Josh Allen that late, but let's see here.
Waterboy.
We want Tannehill and Minshew.
Yeah, so we can sit on those guys. We have 15 seconds. I like Mike Williams as another wide receiver ad.
I like Latavius or Darrell Henderson.
Oh, I don't mind Latavius here.
Yeah.
All right. It's and Kitchen's gonna love this pick. A contingent value running back who doesn't catch passes. I mean, did we just bump our grade up the level?
It's just like wow.
I am interested why you didn't have him over Darrell Henderson.
Have who over?
Latavius. Like Henderson, we're on the clock, Tuttle. Henderson's the top guy.
Yeah, let's go Henderson.
You didn't want to take Sony Michel? Kick the tires, Dave? Seems like your kind of guy.
Really, I was just gonna say, Sony Michel seems like Kitchen is just gobbling up those 13th round shares.
Damian Harris has been my guy. He burned me last year, but he's going to redeem himself this year. The Rex Burkhead news, though, not comforting.
What round are you drafting Keyshawn Vaughn in these days? It's haven't heard you kind of tying your wagon to that brand entity these days.
He's been an 11th or 12th round target. I'm trying to diversify my portfolio a little bit after the recent news.
You got a dollar cost average all the way down, Dave.
All right. Tuttle, we've got, let's see, not a lot of receivers. We got Lazard and N'Keal Harry would be the next receivers up.
Yeah, we're pretty good on the running backs for a while here.
This stat game is gonna end up being interesting here.
People on Underdog, something I've noticed is the drafters on Underdog compared to DK and drafters. These drafts are just a lot more difficult. Like you're just closing stacks a lot more difficult. People are just making bad picks far less often.
Part of it is because of.
Go ahead, Dave.
I think Kitchen just froze.
No, I'm good. Part of it is because there is a situation where the DraftKings, their ranks and everything else, we've talked about
are
it.
off. Yeah,
it is, man. And it's so time consuming to go through the process of editing your rankings on the app, on DraftKings. So it's like if the people that are doing that immediately have a huge advantage over everybody else, especially with the auto draft stuff.
And their ADP on Underdog just updates so frequently that it's really efficient. And then people going after stacks and guys they like, they're just not afraid to draft him a round and a half. Like I gave Davis a hard time about Gibson there. He was right. I didn't want to take him there. But if you want him, you're having to reach a round ahead of ADP to get guys you want.
All right. 10 seconds left, Tuttle. We've got Cam Newton or Lazard. Who do you want?
Lazard. I wanted Curtis Samuel, but Noonan got him.
Yeah. All right.
Little homer pick there for Tuttle. The true colors shonen. Noonan.
No, I'm just taking the best players that are on the board.
Davis.
I think we go our first quarterback here, Pete. What are your thoughts?
Which one?
No, we're probably okay. Running back or wide receiver then, or is Fant or Hawkinson there?
Yeah. Fant. You want to do Fant and be done at tight end?
Yes.
Or do
Matt
we save
Moore
Jonnu for a Tanny? Oh.
Yeah, I would go Jonnu here actually to set it up.
Well, we can wait on that. All right. We're boxed out.
You didn't get it.
We're setting up for the Corey Davis.
Don't worry, Davis. Tanny. I'm sure he'll be available next round for you.
We're good.
I will say the number one thing, Pete and I have drafted a bunch of teams together this offseason, and Pete definitely much less willing to go get his guys than I am in these scenarios. I don't know. I mean, I assume that's probably long-term. The correct thing is to just not be drafting guys a round ahead.
You know, I just have kind of this Zen patience to these drafts, and I know there's always another draft around the corner. You know, I don't have to push things. I let it fall to me.
Well, and Crane is that way too, though. Like, Crane is like, let's get the guys.
Yeah, and that's why he's either going to have the greatest year of his life or the worst year of his life, depending on one guy, Ronald Jones. That's not how I plan on.
If Chenault scores, you know, like from like weeks 8 to week 16, if he scores like 15 PPR points a game, it's going to be a pretty good year.
So what are you thinking here?
Johnny Smith just got taken
to El Gringo. Wow.
Personally, I would try and close the loop here.
With who?
With Tannehill.
I just think it's so early. We can wait a few. We can wait. It's really early.
AJ Dillon goes.
I would go DeAndre Washington here then.
Yeah, I was gonna say DeAndre or Preston Williams.
Let's save Preston Williams for Kitchen.
Oh, we got an easy stack coming up.
Oh yeah.
Who are y'all taking?
What? DeAndre Washington goes. God, this draft is cruel.
I wanted Washington too. Like that's him in the 12th is just a very good spot.
Davis, want to go Preston?
Not really.
Should we go LaVisca? Let's go LaVisca and get the Minshew. Now I'm on board. I completely, my Zen Buddhism is out. We got to reach 4 rounds.
You got to go wide receiver 4.
We got to go Ben here.
All right. Take Big Ben. Yeah, we should close the loop on this. And then
I love Kitchen using my terminology.
I knew that would
then we'll take Tannehill on the way back.
No, I've just been waiting for that to catch on.
Closing the loop. Not completing the stack, but closing the loop. The buzzword that I've noticed is 11 and 12 personnel. Those are the buzzwords.
That's like 3 years ago.
No, but this is like this year. Like this team is going to be using. Like we've seen it with the Eagles. We've seen it with, and there was like the Eagles 2 years ago with the same thing. But now with Jordan Reed possibly, and the Niners, and then who is the Cowboys going more 11 personnel, where CeeDee Lamb is going to be more featured. I feel like I don't have enough Lamb. That's for sure. Let's see, Pumacom. Let's judge their team.
Isn't their team terrible?
Watson, he's got Watson.
Oh, no, that's not the team that took 2 quarterbacks in the first 6 rounds.
No, this is Simon's team. Hold on. After our pick, after Pete's pick, we can dissect the team. Tuttle, we have coming up Cam Newton's still available. I've got so much Cam, but I can't quit him.
Oh, I want to save. I don't want a QB here.
Okay. All right. Well, then Sony Michel is available still on the 13th.
I say second tight end here.
If we don't get Tannehill, there's also a backdoor stack that we opened up.
Okay.
I'm not panicked about quarterback.
Here are the tight ends: Dallas Goedert, Blake Jarwin, and Chris Herndon. Chris Herndon has looked amazing in camps, Tuttle.
I'll let you pick.
Okay, hold on. Need to see when the bye week is. Another important. Okay, so bye week 11.
Kitchen's really just given us.
We can't go Herndon, so we got to go Dallas.
Jarwin's gotten the hype too.
Okay, we'll go Jarwin.
I'm on Jarwin, yeah.
Davis, I feel like a necessary addition to this team in our war against the Titans truther and Derrick Henry truther is we do add Darrington Evans here.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
No clear role. Clear role for Darrington Evans.
Hey, Peter, do you get extra bonus points for fumbles?
Oh, yeah. Everyone loses their mind, and then it comes out that, oh, no, he's actually been looking great in practice, and it was all an overreaction. But Silva already moved him up to running back 1 after that one tweet. So I guess we all have to fall in line because the big dog said so.
The Silva hype.
Tell us how you feel about it.
The Silva hype train. I noticed he hasn't been saying too much about Rex Burkhead after 2017.
No, dude, I'm buying in.
You're in on Rex?
Yeah.
Sexy Rexy.
And Damien, both.
When did Damien go? Did he's gone, right?
I think Tannehill just went, by the way.
Oh, no, Minshew
just went.
Dude, who is this donk? Like, how many people
are in? Did Gringo snipe you? No, Gringo's a different dude.
Yeah. It's amazing that Peter thinks people are sniping him, and really they're just choosing their own teams.
No, but why do you take Gardner Minshew unstacked ahead so many other quarterbacks?
Well, unstacked, you still probably have Dede out there and Conley.
And Tannehill goes Davis. Are you kidding?
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. I've done enough of these drafts to know that you got to take your quarterback early. We have to take Drew Lock. We absolutely have to take Drew Lock.
I hate this.
My theory is that Davis is leaking information to people.
Dude, I'm doing my own bubble draft right now in a different one, so I don't have enough time to look.
That your buddy regged you for?
All right.
I want Joe Burrow. I want the Joe Burrow, AJ Green stuff.
Yeah, I like the Burrow.
Oh, my God. You guys drafted AJ Green?
Yes,
oh, yeah. It was an accident. He'll never admit it.
Over who was the wide receiver I wanted at the time?
Was it Parker, or did you get him?
No, we got Parker.
Oh, you wanted Landry, I think, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Landry, I still think AJ Green has a ton of upside. And that's what really.
We got him with Burrow. I'm cool with it.
And Davis.
Okay. Will you show me the quarterbacks, please?
Yeah, I just want to absolutely say you cannot take Gardner Minshew unstacked ahead of Jared Goff. You just cannot do that.
Well, you can, but you're an idiot.
God.
The other one I was interested in was I've been getting a lot more Garoppolo stacks because he's just so easy to stack with these guys, especially if you're drafting Ayuk earlier and you get Kittle. It's so easy to get a Kittle, Ayuk, and then Garoppolo stack later on. All right, so Tuttle, right now, our team has 4 running backs, 6 receivers, 2 tight ends, 2 quarterbacks. So we're basically pegged into running back and receiver from here on out.
All I know is T. Higgins with the last pick, but that can wait till the
Pete, I sent
round.
you a private message this time.
Oh wait, I see one notification for our chat.
Oh, there
if it was actually private.
It was Simon. Let's talk about Simon's team real quick. Simon, our producer, he's got Deshaun Watson and Baker Mayfield, Zeke, Melvin Gordon, David Johnson, and Jerick McKinnon. Nice job by there. Cooper, Galladay, Boyd, Lamb, Jackson, Brown, N'Keal Harry, and then just drafted Randall Cobb to pair with Deshaun Watson. This is not a bad team. David, what are your thoughts on
it's no
Melvin
Soccer Dave
Gordon?
team, but
I actually think Melvin Gordon is like dusty and bad, but he's going to get all the good touches in that offense. Corain sold me on Lindsey is going to be the Marlon Mack, and Melvin Gordon's going to get all the good touches.
oh, James Washington
or John Ross. They're back to back for me.
Look
so,
at these assholes
I
that
want
get
James
every
Washington
stack just
and
perfectly
we go
falling
with
to
T.
them.
Higgins last pick.
All right, we got James Washington.
Whew.
Ooh, boy. So we got the double.
How much does first place get in this thing?
Tuttle, if you want to Venmo
All
me
right, just do it.
$2.50.
Do it, Pete.
Split this.
Take Renfro.
This is a $5 one. How much does the?
Tuttle, you're
oh
missing.
my God! They just took Hunter.
Is this legit or bet time?
Wow, they are shook. They are shook.
No, it's called optionality drafting, bud.
They are shook.
Jeremy, I'd like to withdraw my investment in Underdog after this draft. I don't really like how things are going on the platform.
We got to take Hunter Renfro here so that maybe we can stack him with Derek Carr later.
I legit think that Davis is confused about the half point.
Derek Carr, who is Waterboy? Who are you? Dude, this is how many moles are in this? Dave, you had to have sent this.
Oh, no, and no one. The stream is.
This is so annoying.
We're gonna go with a naked Drew Lock, hyper fragile, alpha QB.
Waterboy just picked as his third quarterback Derek Carr. So he has Josh Allen, who Pete said he might want to draft, and he got picked one before him. Tannehill, and then
dude
Carr.
has 4 wide receivers and just took Derek Carr.
It's a good thing you guys took Hunter Renfro.
Derek Carr's not even going to be the starter when playoffs come around. Calm down. All right.
Davis, it's on to plan B.
Okay, fine, whatever.
We got optionality drafts not working.
We got tons of options.
The last private message Davis sent me included the word optionality. More optionality with Raiders. We can also take Lynn Bowden.
All right, so
too good.
You guys only have one quarterback, and it's Drew Lock. Let's see.
Yeah, so we gotta go. We gotta go Darnold here.
Yeah.
Ooh, T. Higgins just got taken.
We get John Ross.
Yeah,
who you
we
wanted?
Get John Ross. Imagine they're going Sam Darnold, and we're completing our second wide receiver stack.
We don't. By the way, we do not have Drew Lock naked. He is paired with no.
Oh, good. That will give you some options.
Well, we have another guy we can close that loop with too.
All right, so
just
we've got. So who is your stacks?
Just like we're still actually trying to work on it. God damn it, Puma!
This is absurd.
We're going naked Sam Darnold?
At least, who do you even have with Drew Lock? Oh, at least you got Noah Fant with that Noah Fant Drew Lock stack.
We're through 16 rounds and have one stack.
Oh, shit.
And it's a Drew Lock to Noah Fant.
Our team's actually fire too, Dave. That's the best part.
All
right, so I think we got to take a third quarterback because we have no backs here.
We got to create more optionality for our last
No,
pick here.
we don't. We just need more quarterback options now.
All
since
right,
we
so
have
your quarterbacks are Rivers, Haskins, Tyrod, or Tua.
Yeah, we go Haskins here.
Interesting. You guys haven't seen that Alex Smith tape?
I hope you guys are having fun.
I don't want to be.
But I was legit scared when Alex Smith's kids were like celebrating by throwing water.
That they were gonna like knock into him.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the discussion that I'm having with our home league. Is that like from that video, it seems very doubtful. I just can't.
He's not playing football again.
I can't put that video next to the training camp videos of him like, and they're like, oh, the slows are looking good. Like there's no way, right? I felt like I was on
If
an
there
island.
was preseason, they would have found him a way to get him in preseason, but there's no preseason, so he's not going to play.
Ooh.
All right, what do we need?
Puma is pretty nice with that Brian Hill take. All right, so we can
Need
really do
running
whatever.
back?
We have the luxury. We got
Dwayne Haskins goes.
Sanu.
I mean, these
Sanu.
people, these people are disgusting.
We
Well,
got Didi.
Do we have any running back options?
Our running backs are like Armstead, Freeman, McCoy, Hyde, Miller.
I don't like Kyle.
I think Davis, we're looking at a Tyrod Taylor, Joe
right,
Reed
got
finish.
No, we gotta take a quarterback, and then we gotta take a Denver player.
All right, so I mean we're going Tyrod, right?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, remember when you guys picked Hunter Renfro?
It gave us a lot of optionality at the time.
I guess the key is, Pete, is I always draft the quarterback first in that spot, and you take the pass catcher first.
Oh man, Davis is just salivating over the remaining options of Cole Beasley, Danny Amendola.
No, we're
Adam
queued up.
Humphries.
KJ
They
Hamler.
got Cage Land.
Yeah, this is where Kitchen's literal like no knowledge of what's going on in the NFL really comes
Davis.
out.
Any other possession wide receivers that are not going to make any sort of impact on the field that you would like to draft on your
You
team?
think that Hamler is a possession wide receiver?
I didn't say Hamler.
No. Joey
Joey Trades got KJ Hamler.
Joey trades is Tuttle. Tuttle is it's somehow Tuttle.
I got my hands up.
Hands
up.
There is no way that this
No.
draft hasn't been circulated
yeah.
on some perverted message board.
All right. Well, Cole
This is
Beasley,
on the Robust RB.
Oh my God. Look at their
Reddit
team.
server.
you guys are up.
Look,
You guys are up.
look at their team, Drew.
All right, let's take
Sam Darnold,
Albert
Tyrod Taylor.
Okobunum.
No, we're not doing that, Davis.
Lynn
about-
Bowden Jr. Lynn Bowden Jr.
Gosh.
No, how about Darrell Williams? Is he gone?
I don't care. Lynn or Daryl, I don't care.
If there was ever a bubble draft for Poors, this would be.
This is the worst draft I've
Oh
ever.
my gosh.
Hey, I don't know if you guys heard, but Darrell Williams was running with the ones the other day.
Right. Running with them
All
one.
right, Toto, we got to pick a wide receiver, and we got actually Dede Westbrook, Antonio Brown. Let's see.
Davis, so if you
It's
want
up
to
to you,
send
man.
me
I'll let you pick this one.
If you want me to send you 250,
$250 to Venmo or PayPal, I probably
All right.
could recuperate some losses here early.
We're going to go with Dede.
All right.
Wow, Dede in the
That team.
18th. Whew. Just to
That is
kind
a
of recap.
Sexy team.
We got Roethlisberger paired with Juju and James Washington. We got Burrow paired with
Deontay, too. We got the triple stack.
Oh
there.
yeah, triple stack. Sorry.
Yeah.
And then we also got Burrow paired with AJ Green and John Ross.
Kitchen just
Aston
paid
Martin.
off these sick fish.
And then we have Dalvin Cook, Kerryon Johnson, Tony Pollard, Darrell Henderson, Ryko Armstead. We're in a great spot there. Our other receivers are GAM, as you know, Juju or DK Metcalf, Devontae Parker, Lazard, and Dede, and then Kittle and Jarwin.
Jeez, man.
Woo.
That is a draft.
This is a. I'm actually going to have to put my phone down because it is too hot right now. All right.
Can you guys say what your team is for us real quick?
Yeah, you want to run down? If
Okay.
not, I can run down for you.
Davis,
God, seriously, look at this team. Look at
I know the title for the YouTube clip. It's Noted Investor Peter Overzet drafts worst team ever.
hey, my brand is drafting bad teams as a bit.
I need you to
Loving this one.
I need you to actually say the
Okay.
team here.
Yeah. Peter, do you want to do it?
I can't. I literally don't have the heart
All
or
right.
the
We
energy.
got Drew Lock paired with Noah Fant. We have Sam Darnold paired with
Naked.
nobody. We've got Tyrod Taylor.
Is that naked too? Okay.
Stacking is jump the shark, and Davis and I had to push back against it.
I'm sure we'll get better once we look at the running backs. Who they had our running backs?
They drafted 6 running backs: Kareem Hunt, Zach Moss, Tariq Cohen, Latavius Murray, Darrington Evans, and Darrell Williams. And then they've got Tyreek Hill, A.J. Brown, DJ Shark, Gallup, Kirk, Chenault, and Hunter Renfro, and then Kelsey and Fant there. So they've got the one pairing of Lock and Fant, and then no other pairings.
Simon, I think we're done.
Do you want to just
Davis, what do you have to say for yourself? You're muted.
He's muted.
Not every draft can be a gem.